Huskers will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Trojans offense will have the football first. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, they try to throw.
To the air on first down. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
Boy, that defense didn't need to give this offense any more help. It's 1st and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Run inside. It's Reynolds. Got enough for the first. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Takes the handoff. It's Reynolds. He's stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got the back in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Reynolds. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession, man, they go 3 and out. They really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running inside, it's Reynolds. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead as we get a look at the stats. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Keeps it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense.
And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Using his legs, it's Reynolds. Got room at the 35. There he goes. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he got one.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They'll send the back in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes his man miss. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down.
How about the effort by the running back? Great.
The Trojans just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reynolds. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great game. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but, man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Got the back over the middle. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it on the counter. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They're working that left side. He gets it oh so close to the first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Sends it back in motion. They'll try to run for it. Sweet cut there. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. Here's
a little room there. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keep. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Nebraska calls a timeout, and that's their last one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. They're going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, that's a good job by this defense. Great job.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. 18, red 18. Go, go. Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the USC Trojans and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Offense changing the play. Looking for the edge, it's Reynolds. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Jumped on top of the pile.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Trojans have this offense rolling. Looking for space, it's Reynolds. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
The Trojans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Reynolds. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. This crowd knows when to bring it. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, USC!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
With the catch, it's Mosley. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He's now up to 75 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the second half.
Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Nice directional kick there like a solid iron shot. And he can't quite get... No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run inside. It's Reynolds. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. On the ground with the counter. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Pick up the 1st down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Handoff to the single back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Right back to the well. Inside the 35. Might have a chance. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Smith wants to throw. Got him. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Pulls it and fires to the left. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. There he goes. Out of bounds at the... Running inside, it's Reynolds. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Pulls it in. It's Barber. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able...
He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Trojans! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. They're...
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Reynolds. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reynolds. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll run the counter. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back-to-back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
It's complete to the left. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. The run inside. It's Reynolds. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's not going to get there. Had to get it to the 35-yard line to pick up the 1st down. Now they have a decision to make on 4th. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Running inside, it's Reynolds. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking for space, it's Reynolds. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time,
and guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to him. And they're able to make the tackle. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw for it. It's complete to the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. The keeper on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
I'll tell you, you do not see a lot of big men with the ability to run like that defensive end did right there. The offense trying to trick him, trying to get the quarterback to the perimeter of the field, but just big man chasing down little man and getting to him quickly. That was impressive.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Powell.
54, red 54. Ready, go! Down, ready. 180, go, go! Down, ready, go! Ready, ready. Blue 30, go, go! Ready! Flag 14, 180, go!
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the USC Trojans and the Michigan Wolverines. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game, his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity and
the Trojans ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard. So the USC Trojans offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for room, it's Reynolds. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that.
And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. throwing. Carr. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Working the middle. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Carr makes the catch. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Wolverines are rolling down the field. The give out of the gun. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reynolds. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Finding some room. Touchdown, Trojans! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Release to the back. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. And he's stopped, but not before he moves the chains. Pickup of 12 on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Reynolds. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll go to the counter. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Reynolds. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting it 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts, and I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Going to the run, it's Reynolds. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
Man, that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They start this 3rd quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense.
He lets it fly. Upstairs to make the catch. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Oh, he got loose. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Trying to run, it's Reynolds. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. There's a crease. Touchdown USC. They take the lead with the 6.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Using his legs, it's Reynolds. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. Stop is made almost immediately, giving 1 to the 23.
Well, he got you 2 on 1st down. He got you 2 on 2nd. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Running inside. It's Reynolds. Turning it on. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Quick strike through the air for the score. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reynolds. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
At the 20, he's got space. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And there was nowhere. Great place to start for this offense. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll try the left side. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Reynolds. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The run inside. It's Reynolds. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Why did he go? Down, ready. Blue, go, go. Down, ready. Ready, go, go. Ready, ready. Red 18, ready, go. Ready. Black 18, go, go.
Poor starting field position here for this offense. On the ground, it's Reynolds. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's motion from the wideout. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it really doesn't matter what play call this offense does. Like first possession, 3 and out, obviously struggled. This one right here, nothing on the ground. The offensive line has to do a better job. They've got to be better up front, whether they want to run it, whether they want to throw it. It's got to start with the offensive line.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. quickly complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Reynolds.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Keep it on the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 3rd and 10. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Picked off. Got room on the return.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden.
Maybe a crease. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about it in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now get into the middle of the season, Palmer. Get a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Zings it complete to the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. The give to the left. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Looking to fire. Over the middle, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man, it's Reynolds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going for a big play downfield. Upstairs he's got it. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reynolds. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the...
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barber. Runs through a man. He might have space. Run down at the 10-yard line and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. On the run, it's Reynolds. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The decision. Run inside. It's Reynolds. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Right back to him on the ground. And the defense drags him down.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. He's now up to 83 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Reynolds. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This one's complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fires quickly. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense...
Maybe some room here. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. He's looking to throw. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires left. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just...
Going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, USC.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football. But here in the second...
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You've got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points, to capitalize on their great field position.
They'll run it. It's Reynolds. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. the battle for Los Angeles. Both of these squads bring history and pride to these West Coast institutions that, while allied at times, want nothing more than to ring that victory bell right in the other guy's face. There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. It's the USC Trojans and the UCLA Bruins. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Lincoln Riley before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance. But consistency,
The Trojans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he was drilled just as he released the... So USC's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running inside, it's Reynolds. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He'll try it again. Could be an alley. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. This time he wants to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Bruins. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Makes it past the marker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down and run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Here they come on fourth and short from the 50. They'll run for it. There's some room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. The victory bell's not some manufactured, concocted trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a train.
That is so cool, and the origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so cool, it's fun to find out about, and these guys out here are learning on the job about it.
Yeah, it's just really such a point of pride, the victory bell. Not just here in the city of Los Angeles, but to these kids, there's just a different energy in this game.
he got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reynolds. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a... This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains.
Got a little grass. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second.
Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring game.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. The run inside. It's Reynolds. There's a little room there. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
This is a running back, man, that just finds a way to get it done. Critical 4th down, everyone thinking they're going to throw the football, but they hand it off to him, and he helps keep this drive alive.
Could not make his way to the corner. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Running inside, it's Reynolds. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. He's now up to 95 yards rushing as he draws closer to a 2,000-yard season. Run in the red zone, it's Reynolds. Might have a chance. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. The snap sets up to throw. He's got it. Two-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal. Precise, relentless execution on that 13. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Reynolds. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the run, it's Reynolds. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. After the run, now to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly. They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. Looking to throw on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. On target. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a first down as this offense tries to put together a long drive.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside.
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. All the way back. Touchdown, Bruins.
And nice vision by the linebacker, understanding and diagnosing pass right away. Getting his eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, making the huge...
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Right down the middle. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Slings it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. The sure hands, it's Reynolds. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Under fire, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse, the ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. To the air on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down.
The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Man, that's crippling, because offensively you had to do something with the football, make a play. You fumble the ball, put it on the turf. Defense.
This isn't the only victory bell in college football, but it is the one that weighs nearly 300 pounds. And this season, it will find its home in Westwood as UCLA takes down USC. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Down, ready. Ready, go.
And the Trojans headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Bettis. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. The run inside, it's Walton. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one, they need 8 on second down. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly, and they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. The Trojans offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Running inside, it's Reynolds. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Guys, top 5 matchup this late in the season. It feels like a de facto playoff game.
It is, man. This is the big showcase. Late in the season, you're proving to the committee exactly who you are, where you stand. I don't think it gets any better than these late season showdowns. A lot of time rivalries, too, Jesse. These are the best.
David, you're right. And both of these teams have been on a collision course all year long. We knew that this game was going to matter a lot, so you know the intensity is going to be off the charts.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the counter play. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Gets it to the back. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Some misdirection with the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They feed him again. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up into Scott.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reynolds. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Keeps it on the option. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. Now they're going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bowman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Trojans are marching down the field. The run inside. It's Reynolds. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Cross-country rivalry between these old foes. It started because Newt Rockney's wife wanted to go to California late in the season, and the next chapter unfolds today.
That sounds perfect.
Oh, it's picked off. Got some room to run. The 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick-6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick-6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. receiver can swing momentum. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Bowman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Running inside. It's Reynolds. And he could not get loose on the run.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The Trojans had it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Reynolds. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Mosley. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Now the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to...
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Banks to grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He's got it on the run. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make... This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line. takes the handoff. It's Reynolds. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On the run, fires downfield. And it's incomplete despite some... They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Trojans want to move quickly. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. He goes right back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Bowman. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions, like he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receivers, and that's 3 explosive plays in a row.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He'll try to do it himself. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. So this one is a virtual lock, and it will carry a great deal of significance. Final game of the regular season as we take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams. And you know, this one is going to cause some repercussion. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
The Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Find it, headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. With the run on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Trojans! Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. He's got enough for the 1st down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Just keep slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. soft spot in the middle. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reynolds. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. Off play action on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Off the play fake. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the catch. It's Bowman. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got his man in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snags it over the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going for 6. Touchdown, USC! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
He's got it. 2-point conversion. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it just in time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And what a way way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out. After a hard-fought victory, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame have won the right to take home the coveted weapon of Gaelic combat, the jeweled shillelagh. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ready, go! Ready. Ready to go! Ready. Go, go! Here we go. Ready. Go, go! Ready, go! Down, ready. Go, go! Down, ready. Ready, go! Down, ready. Go, go! Ready, ready. Ready to go! Ready. Let's go! Here we go. Ready. Ready, go! Ready. Ready to go! Yeah, ready. Go, go! Black 88. Here we go. Ready? Get. Go, go. Ready? Ready, go. Down, ready. Go, go. Down, ready. What? Hey, move. Ready, go. Down, ready. White 29, shift. Go, go. Ready, ready. Black 88, black 88, jet. Ready to go.
One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. There are certain games that get the juices flowing, and when you have number one versus number two, it'll send a shiver up your spine. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Here in South Bend.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And run inside, it's Reynolds.
Guys, let's chat about Alabama. Preseason rankings may not mean that much in the grand scheme of things. The hype factor, man, off
charts when you start the season as the top dog.
Preseason #1 ranking, part of that because of the success last year, part of that because of the talent they have on the roster. But, David, now you've got to go out and prove it. And I know this team has been very hungry and very excited to finally do that today.
Yeah, and you're the #1 team, so you're getting a lot of pats on the back, and I think the coach is going to be like, all right, listen, let's go earn this. This team has done nothing. We haven't earned anything. Today starts that march where we get to earn something.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
It's complete on the right side. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Reynolds. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Alabama! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Running inside, it's Reynolds. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for room, it's Reynolds. There's a crease. My, oh my, 41 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. They go to the counter. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Run in the red zone. It's Reynolds. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He leaves it with the back, and they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Trying to bowl his way in. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming... Here comes that Alabama offense.
Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Maybe a crease. Got enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. To the ground. He's got it again.
A top-2 battle like this, so early in the season, an opportunity here to make a big statement.
No question about it. You know there's so many ramifications with the college football playoff and the Heisman Trophy in this game, even though, David...
He'll off one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Reynolds. Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just feeds the running back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're...
This drive will open from the 15. Back to throw, it's Galladay. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Reynolds. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. Might as well stick with him. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on first and 10. Lost a throw on first down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
And back to the air on second down. This time it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Finds us back in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Galladay. Fires toward the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 9 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Tigers looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in South Bend. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback keeps it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking for a man. It's Galladay. Here comes the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go.
This offense did a lot of good things there in the first half.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback adapted. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Reynolds. And they're able to get him on the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go right back to it. That was an important stop there as they try to hold. They'll run it from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They built a cushion. They've got... Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the number 1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Galladay. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
Gets it out fast. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Looking for his man. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst